Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. We had to listen to that song again because it's just too good. And if you don't think it's good, I wonder why you're lying to yourself. You don't have to do that. It's just a good song. No, I will say that emote is not animated for me. Brad, you're not alone. It's strangely not animated. It used to be. All the other emotes that are animated in chat right now are animated for me. Not that one. If I highlight over it, I have like a little preview, emote preview thing, and that is animated. But in chat, it's not for some reason. Kitty Hype was interesting. Yeah, it's not for me. Brad, do it again. I'm kind of curious if it shows up as animated in the little chat window. Interesting. On screen, it's animated. But yeah, for me, it's not in chat. Weird. All right. I think we should be good to go. Hello, everybody. Whoa. I was like, is that a special one? It is. It's somebody's emote. But welcome in, everybody. How are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I had to restart stream immediately. Like, I hit go live and then, or start streaming, and then within like 5 seconds, I was like, oh wait, I made a mistake, and I had to stop streaming, and then I started back up. Don't think that'll affect anybody's stream streaks and stuff. But I recorded like an OBS settings thing for YV since we're both on Macs. And I messed with some of the settings, and I forgot to switch it back. So I was like, that's so weird. We haven't had any issues. And I was like, all right, I forgot I totally messed with all the settings. How fun. But welcome in, everybody. Emmers, you're first, Emmers. How are you? Brad, hello. How's it going? Emmers with the 75 stream streak. Thank you so much for being here. Too much to bear, and just when I thought I was done with No Man's Sky, they pull me back in. I know. There is a new No Man's Sky update that's out today, and so we're going to play it. The expedition starts today. The expedition only runs for 2 weeks. Not a lot of time. The last expedition ran for like 7 weeks, and that's more typical of the expedition length. Kind of makes me wonder some things. We'll get to that. I just downloaded Adult Color on my iPad. What is that? How's everyone's day going? The day's been going pretty good. Been pretty productive. Yeah, it's been going pretty good. No complaints so far. Opons, welcome in. How are you? How's it going? Did you finish the Sakurai video? Also, yeah, we had to listen to Hip Shop again because it's such a good song. I've never played Delta Rune? Is that what it's called? I've never played that, but the music is very good. Yeah, also, yeah, for some reason, Brad, it's not animated for me. I don't know. Borkton chat. Twitch just recommended. Oh no, it did to me the other day. I was like, and don't suggest this user. Oh, it's coloring books. Oh, so fun. It made mine go up. You love having the song play, so I listen to it all day. Or wait, you love having the song play, so I have to listen to it all day, don't you? I won't make you guys listen to it a 4th time, maybe at least a 3rd time, maybe one more time at some point. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, it's such a good video. Very interesting. I'll say now, because I did mention it yesterday. We're talking about Masahiro Sakurai, the guy who was like in charge of the Smash Bros series. He created a YouTube channel a couple years back and has released over 250 something videos. It cost him in US dollars $600,000+ to produce the YouTube channel. Wild. But he said something really nice, which I don't know if you saw this, well, actually, wait, I think he he does say it in the video. I think I saw it again in an article, but I think they were just quoting the video, where he says, he was like, I know it's kind of like potentially a silly investment to do all of this, but I see this as a potential investment into the gaming industry, and kind of seeing that as like a donation or service of like sharing all of my experience and all of that, and hopefully it helps kind of grow the industry even just a little bit. I was like, that's such a cool like way to go about doing it. I don't know. I think that was very cool of him. I think I've already voted. Nice. Sassy, welcome in, Sassy. How are you? How's your day? He spent so much to bring us nothing but knowledge. He's a hero. I know. And I guess he said like his company Sora fronted a lot of the money. So it's like, oh, and that cost does not consider the time he spent writing the scripts, organizing the info, recording the video clips for the different videos and stuff. So it's like, it would be much more than that. It's crazy, yeah. Because he did all of that first. And then again, for those who didn't hear from yesterday, those 256 videos that he uploaded, he recorded them all in like 2 months. Like he organized the info, scripted it, recorded it all within 2 months, like 2 years ago, and they've just been slowly released. Like, is it once a week or something? Maybe it's... actually, no, maybe it's more than that. I don't know. No English dev would ever do that. No. I really don't think so. Sakurai is just... he seems like... I don't know. I really like him. He seems very cool. Like, very thoughtful and very, like... I don't know. He loves the craft of game dev. Even though he says he's like... He says he's not that great at games, and he was like, I'm a game lead because that's what I'm good at. And I was like, it's just so neat. He just has such an interesting story. Joss, welcome in, and Vix, hello, both of you coming in. I'm okay. It's been a long week, and it's only Wednesday, but Lemon, it's Wednesday. Today took about 45 years to end. No, I'm sorry, Sassy. That is no fun at all. Why was it so slow? But yeah, Opons, I think you're right. I don't think many devs would go out of their way to do that, but it's such a cool, I don't know. He would probably be a great, like, person to work for, I feel like. Granted, he works a lot. I feel like he's probably a workaholic, and maybe some of that is just, like, the cultural differences of Japan and their like emphasis on work and all of that, but like he needs to take a break. But he just nonstop works. Lemon, it's Wednesday for sure. For sure posted that GIF in my Discord this morning. Perfect. I love that moment. I was actually thinking about rewatching some 30 Rock soon. The fourth grade just never shuts up and refused to follow even a single direction. I'm so sorry, Sassy. Have you thought about, like, going up in age? Like, teaching? Who's this, Sakurai? Yeah, the lead dev of, like, the Smash Bros. Games and, like, Kirby and stuff. Biggest dev on YouTube that's American is ex-Sony, and he hates everything and everyone. Yeah, that's fair. I think... yeah, I mean... There's also a lot of rivalry, I think, it seems. And I would say, I wonder if this is more of an American thing also, but, like, I feel like there's sort of this idea of like your own proprietary knowledge and not sharing that, if that makes sense. Like, don't share those things because that will get you above everybody else, sort of. So for Sakurai to be like, and maybe that's not everybody or every industry or whatever, but I feel like that can be kind of a mentality in general, is sort of like, you know, don't share all of your secrets because you've got to, you know, you've got to stay ahead. But for Sakurai to be like, here's just all of what I've learned of different things, different aspects, managing a team, making different aspects of the game. Here are things you need to consider, all of that stuff for free, just on YouTube. And he did it out of his own, like, I mean, his company's budget, I suppose, but like, still, it just, I don't know. It's very, very, very unique person to do that. I know you spoke about this already the other day, but I was reading the story about the Prince of Persia Ubisoft team again and got bumped out. Yeah, I saw, I remember Opons mentioned it, and then I saw an article yesterday as well. So yeah, if they said it underperformed, but it's so wild because didn't it get like really good reviews though? I thought that was like, a lot of people said it was very fun. I don't think it is better, maybe even worse, because there's more attitude with teens and you have the added drama formats. I guess that's fair. It was the better Metroidvania that year. I don't play many. What was the one that we saw recently that I was like, was it a demo? Oh, it was that one game where I was like, oh, there's not a demo for it, but I really want to play it. And then I pulled up the Steam page and was like, it's a Metroidvania. And I was like, oh no, I'm not good at those. Sassy, I guess that's fair. I feel like I don't like working with kids at all. Really interacting with them. Part of it I feel like is because you just can't reason with them. I feel like with like teens, you can at least like try to say like, can you please be quiet? And you know they understand. I guess it's different whether they follow you or not. They probably will have attitude then of not doing that. But like, I don't know. It was not Animal Well. It was it's a game that's not released. It's coming out maybe next year. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but it was on the Next Fest list. But it did not have a demo available. I think it depends what age of kids. I could see myself teaching high schoolers. You can't reason with most adults, also fair. But there's at least an expectation of like, well, in a like a somewhat professional setting. I would say school is technically like a professional setting. There's still an expectation of like, or like accountability anyways. Like there's then things in place where you can say, okay, well, you're failing this now. Like, or like your parents are now going to be getting, you know, notifications of this because you can't behave and whatever, or you're gonna go to detention, or you're getting kicked off the squad because you can't keep your grades up, or you're behaving, whatever. There's like, I feel like there's repercussions more for that. But yeah, I don't think I could do, well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be a good high school teacher. I really just, I don't know. I don't like kids. I think that's part of it. But I think it would be. I don't think so. I think so, because I was trying to think of this. I feel like with high schoolers, in order to be like a good teacher for them, the ones that they remember are usually the ones that are like kind of like, in order to capture their attention, you have to be kind of cool. Like, yeah, or you have to present the information in a way that's like kind of cool. I don't think I can do that. Middle schoolers are still awkward and weird enough where they don't really like have that much of an attitude, I think, where they're like, they don't really know what's cool yet. So like, I think you can get by with not being like, I don't know, like with you can just kind of present the information and whatever. But I don't think, I don't know. And I would hate elementary school. Would not be able to do that. I think I would just be like, this is a nightmare. I am living in a nightmare right now. For me, I always did better with the younger kids because they hadn't had enough life experience to know better. But the older kids get less patience. I have because they should know better. Yeah, that is a fair point. I still want to teach college would be much better. or like senior, yeah, for sure. You could do game dev stuff. That'd be cool. Or like 3D art things. That'd be very cool. The teachers I remembered were the ones that just treated me like a person, not a team. Fair. That's also fair. Shady, welcome in. How's it going? Middle schoolers are cruel. They think they know everything while being wildly stupid. That's interesting. I guess, I don't know. I feel like with the middle schoolers that I have interacted with, I mean, maybe they're, I don't know. I don't know. I felt like they were just so awkward and weird. So I don't know. I was just like, I feel like you could maybe, like, in terms of like teaching, you can get away with just sort of presenting the information, I suppose. Whereas like, I feel like in high school, thinking back to like my high school teachers, they all, well, the ones that were like good or that I remember really anything of was because they either presented it in a cool way or they themselves were like kind of cool, you know? Not exactly the same, but you can definitely create more accountability for older kids. The 14, 15-year-old hockey team I coached, I was able to push a lot more into their effort, commitment than with the younger kids. You're still helping them develop good habits, and you have to approach corrective action a lot differently and less severe. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like you would be good at that, too. My mom taught kindergarten for 25 years. I guess also, I suppose when they're that young, if you're like, if you're doing kindergarten, it's like, you just got to make sure they nap and like have snacks. You probably sing a couple of songs at some point. I feel like I vividly remember doing the alphabet with like paper bag puppets. Like you do stuff like that. I feel like that is probably not the worst deal, but then also you have to deal with like, you know, it's their first year at a school probably. And you know, unless they did like a daycare school type situation before. Will someone please tell me whose dang sky this is? I know. It's No Man's. Proper name, No Man's. The teachers that I remember are the ones that recommended cool albums and TV shows, although granted that was in high school, yeah. I can think of a few teachers I liked, and I remember them, either they were like funny, or I had a chemistry teacher who also studied magic, and so he did magic tricks to present like chemistry principles, and like, so I vividly remember stuff like that, which I think is cool, but it's my sky. It's me, Noman. Noman Sky. Norman Reedus. If only that was true, still true about kindergarten, really? I guess I really don't know. Really don't keep up with the kindergarten news. Drop my, coaster. My coaster loves to stick to the bottom of my mug, and I don't realize it as I'm picking it up, and then it like falls to the ground. But yeah, I mean, I guess if somebody was like threatening me, they're like, you have to be a teacher, but you get to decide where, I would probably choose a college. That would make the most sense, I think. For me, I feel like that would be really the only place I would be able to do okay and not lose my mind. There's a company that makes these super cute felt coasters that don't do that. Ooh, that would be nice. 'Cause yeah, these are, it happens almost every time. I kind of have to like pick it up now with my pinky sort of like at the bottom of the mug to kind of like push it off. But I had such a good night last night. We went to see, oh, that's right, Tom York. It was incredible. Was it Radiohead or Tom York side project? Did he do some Radiohead stuff? Your father's also in town, right? The trend to get kids doing more than they are actually ready for is insane. I remember being super excited to start kindergarten because I'd finally learned to read. Now kids are expected to be reading before they start. Wow. That is... I don't remember much about kindergarten, really. So I don't... And really, like... Actually, you know what? I guess we were learning how to read in school. In kindergarten. Like, now that I think about it, I just had a flashback memory of being in the hall where we had to, like, I think we all lined up, or maybe we were called out. I can't remember. And the teacher had, like, a kid's book, and you had to, like, read it, and then she would, like, grade you on, like, basically how well you read. I feel like I cried. I feel like I remember crying during that. Still can't read. No, Tom York, everything. He played everything but solo. We got Radiohead solo albums, The Smile, Amok, and even some from his film soundtracks. Oh, that's so good. Yimit, welcome in. How are you? We were frothing. Oh, that's so good. That would be so fun. Radiohead is one of those like bands that I would love to see live. Unfortunate that they don't really tour around anymore. By reading, it was all see Jane run, see Max run. They can run. Nothing earth shattering. That's fair. My cousin was saying they don't teach coloring in school. Really? That seems weird. What do they teach then? I feel like that's what like the early grades are for. Actually, to merge both subjects, it was a teacher who wait. Is this about the teachers you remember? I was like, wait a minute, am I missing something right before this? Actually, to merge both subjects is a teacher who showed me in Radiohead in Rainbows. Ah, yes. Okay, yeah, because you were talking about a teacher who showed you good music. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm here. That's awesome. My first Radiohead album, I think, that I listened to is Kid A. I really liked it. It was very good. I was also very depressed. There is a lot that doesn't get taught that should, like handwriting and telling time. Yeah, I've heard handwriting is not really a thing very much, and cursive and stuff is no longer a thing. I've as a designer, I think I've mentioned this before, as like a graphic designer, there's a tendency now to lean away from any kind of script fonts, like kind of cursive fonts, because the youths are having trouble reading it, which is interesting. So whereas like typically like, you know, script fonts, cursive fonts are more for like fancier things. But there's now like shying away from those because the youths be having trouble for real. Telling time seems wild, but I guess like digital clocks are probably more often. But how are they going to read Alarmo? Wait, is Alarmo digital or is it an analog style clock? I was in Drumline. He wrote up parts we could play. 15 Step. 15 Step is a good song. Yeah, it's not a standard in some places, and it's been removed from curriculum. That's wild. Maybe it's just because time is a concept, you know? Well, that is, again, I would be a terrible teacher, so I don't really know, you know, I guess I can't really speak too much into what teachers should be doing, because I don't know. Again, I will say this, because we'll be hopping into the No Man's Sky new expedition. Again, there's a new update out today. One thing of note, the expedition only runs for 2 weeks. You don't have 7 weeks like last time, so you got to do it. There's a special ship that you can get. It looks very Millennium Falcon. There's also like a Cthulhu head. How are you doing? Been watching things? I actually haven't been watching things, really. Were we talking about that yesterday, or was I talking to somebody? I don't remember. But after... No, I guess it was on stream yesterday. Great time for Taskmaster in New Zealand. After I finished Fringe, I just haven't really been in a mood to watch anything, is the problem. I've just kind of been watching random clips on YouTube now, but I've had like zero desire to like start something, if that makes sense. Yeah, I was about to say, I realized, I was like, no, it was Joss. It was me, maybe yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. I just haven't really been feeling like wanting to start anything, or like I haven't watched any movies, haven't really watched any shows. I watched some Jenny Nicholson videos. I watched some Would I Lie to You clips. And yeah, but beside that, I've thought a couple of times, like as I'm sitting to eat, I'm like, I should watch something. Like I should start a show. And then I think about it, I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to watch anything. It's such like a commitment, you know? I get that sometimes. Oh, after a big series, I was like, what? After a big series, you need a big break. Yeah, because that was 6 seasons? 5 seasons? 6 seasons. I feel like I'm just like, all right, I need just a palate cleanser sort of period of time. How's the end of Echoes? It was good. I think I almost died against the boss, but did not. I'm glad I did not. Embers chimed in with, you should not die because you will have to start from the beginning of this whole thing. And so I was like, okay. But we did it. We beat it. I didn't do any of this, like any side quests and stuff. I'm glad it's over. I enjoyed the game. I think it's a good game. I recommend people play Echoes of Wisdom. I think I personally was just like, I'm done. I want to move on. New season of Fisk just started. I don't even know what that is. Australian sitcom about an estate lawyer. Thank you for telling me that. Which I don't think anyone watches, but it's good. Thank you for telling me that. I'm sure Shady has heard of it. Probably. Fair. I did everything. I think, yeah, I don't know. I like I said, I think it's a mix of like, I think for the last like month-ish, I feel like I've been more in a more sour mood, and so I think playing it just wasn't like it wasn't a good season for it to come out, because I'm just like, I don't know. I'm gonna try the Australian Office soon. I saw the trailer for it. I actually think it looks really funny. I want to watch it. Has it started, or? I enjoyed the final battle. I think that slime thing was the worst battle for me. I'm trying to remember what that would be. Oh, yeah. I agree. Yeah, I agree with you. That was such a weird fight. It is? Oh, I need to watch it then, because I thought it looked funny. I'll have to see. I'm curious how it compares to the American Office. First 2 seasons were on Netflix in Canada, and now with the new season coming out, I don't have a way of watching it anymore. No. I did see apparently the trailer for Severance season 2 is out, or maybe it was teased or something. I will probably not watch the trailer. I just really want to watch the show. I really just want to know when it's going to come out. I think they said it might be around January. But Severance, if you've not seen Severance season 1, it is on Apple TV. Very good. I won't watch the trailers. I know I'm watching anyway. Yeah, that is me, shady, 100%. If I know I'm already gonna watch a TV show or movie, I'm like, great. I don't need to know more. I don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to see like a scene, because I've told you guys the way my brain works. If I watch a trailer and they're like, I will remember like the pieces of clips and scenes that they show us, and then I will remember that, and throughout the whole experience, I'll be like, we have not seen this yet. When does this come in? Because, yeah, I don't know. I can't not think about it. It ruins the experience. So yeah, I'm like, I'm not going to watch the trailer anymore, or I'm not going to watch. I don't care. I just want the show. Severance season 1, very good. I think the first episode I was like, I don't know, and then I was just in it for the rest of the time. So highly recommend if you guys have not watched. It's on Apple TV. I'm sure it's can be found in other places. Wink. But Fisk, not The Office. Yeah, I knew you were talking about Fisk. I'll have to check that out. Sounds interesting. But yeah, I had not heard of Fisk before. Okay, I'm gonna start turning on No Man's Sky. There was not a lot added to this besides the expedition. I wonder, so the expedition runs for 2 weeks. That is odd because most of the time the expeditions run for like 6 to 8 weeks typically. So odd that this is only 2. This makes me wonder. This makes me think that there is going to be another update at the end of this 2 weeks. As for what that update is, I don't know. We know that Worlds Part 2 is releasing at some point, because it was supposed to release during the summer. They've pushed it back. And I don't know if it's going to be like the expedition, then the expedition is over, Worlds Part 2, and maybe there's something about the story of the expedition that's like leading into and kind of like it's going to bring about some changes, and then that we're going to get a big update. Or at the end of every year, they run all of the expeditions again. So if you missed any from the year, from the start of the year, you then have like a shorter amount of time, but they run all of them again. And some of them have like different items. They'll like swap out some of the rewards. So some of the old rewards from like past expeditions you can get from there. But they have like a list and a thing where it's like, here's this expedition. Here are all the rewards throughout like each phase. So that way you can see what, if there's anything you want. Secret's gonna take a quick nap. Please enjoy. Love a good nap. Here, let's pause over here. So either they're setting this up. This is my theory. Either they're setting this up so that there's going to be the Worlds Part 2 right after this. Because again, they could, because like the Worlds Part 2 is about to come out, or was said it was supposed to come out during the summer, and they've pushed it back. Or they're just setting up for like all the other expeditions to come rotating in, but I don't know. We'll see. Internet just cut out, but if you were saying how great Severance is, then agreed. Yeah, I was saying how great Severance is. I thought it was super, super good. Rosehaven. Thank me later. She hosts, Thank God You're Here. She's a stand-up, and she was in Utopia. Interesting. All right, let's see what this says. In No Man's Sky, The Cursed, spectral anomalies have broken through the boundaries of the universe. And that is also why, side note, that is also why I think maybe this is leading up to Worlds Part 2. Because if they're introducing a bunch of new, like, biomes, or if they're introducing a bunch of new, like, space things, this could be sort of like the reasoning for why all of this stuff, the new stuff, is, like, being added. Like, something's the boundaries of the universe. Anyway. Fortify your mind against their advances, lest you succumb to the call of the world of glass. Journey alongside the whole community as you complete the Cursed Expedition and earn an array of exclusive rewards, confront new hazards and brave new monstrosities in a unique spectral adventure. Claim the Boundary Herald, an exclusive new starship. Earn new cosmetics, including the monstrous mandibles and new jetpack trails. Adopt a bioluminescent new companion. These rewards and more besides await those who brave what lurks beyond the boundary. Hello Games has been hard at work to improve and expand No Man's Sky. We hope you enjoy. Let's do it. Oh, I guess we have to go to our main save and then start it. But it's been a bit since we've played No Man's Sky. I'm excited. I like a good expedition. We'll see how it goes today. And I don't know. I wonder how long this will take us to finish. Oh, I don't know if I showed you guys my little fishing spot. One, I have this. I've glitched in a bunch of plants because I need them for things. I need them for things. But here's my little fishing hut. Trying to make it nice and cozy. I still have to add stuff. It's actually been a while since I've played. But we have a nice little cozy sitting area, things you can sell, cook, whatever. We've got, oh, they haven't loaded in. Oh, there they are. But the automated traps, looks like they're not fully loaded for some reason. I'm sure it's fine. But then we also have, so we have a little like fishing dock pier. Then we have just a little underground or underwater spot, so that way. Wait a minute. Why can't I? Oh, there we go. I was like, why can't I pull up my multi-tool? That way you can fish even underwater. Also, I set up, I changed my settings, so I think once the fish just like nibbles on it, I think it catches it. Yeah, I don't have to like hit the button and stuff. It's nice. Anyway. Utopia just unlocked in my brain. I've seen this years ago and forgot about it. I thought it was called something else, but it was hilarious. Rosehaven. Baz, welcome in, Baz. How are you? 7:15, cloudy with showers today. Very nice. I think it's gonna snow on Friday here. Echo. Is there an echo? Do you have two windows open? What's? At least no one else has mentioned that I have that I'm echoing. All right. We have to go up to the anomaly. We'll start the expedition. Yep, that's. I'm hearing an echo. You're hearing. Are you guys hearing an echo? Are you guys hearing me twice? And nobody's told me? not me. Do you have 2 tabs open? Am I? Do you just keep me open at all times? No? Okay. That's strange, Baz. Twice the jet. Also, I have offline, or I'm offline, right? Nice, okay. That's how I prefer, especially to play expeditions. I'm seeing double, 4 jets. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see. Start the expedition. To go on a journey alongside the whole community. The exclusive phase rewards earned on expeditions are available in all saves. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, also, hold on. I guess I can do this after. I was going to check how many ships I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it can hold more than 7. Because I want to make sure I can, like, bring in the new one. Oh, I reconnected and it's all good. Oh, perfect. I'm glad that you're not hearing double of me. That would be very annoying. What was I saying? Oh, you guys are getting rain today? You guys get a lot of rain, it seems. All right, what do I want to bring with me? We can bring stuff to, like, sell. So we get some nanites. That sounds good to me. As for this stuff, bring some salvage data. Some of that. Some of that. Because I assume I will probably try to bring my ship over. Though I don't actually know. I don't know things. The patch notes for this seemed to say something interesting. It's just that time of year. Okay, so you guys have like a rainy season. It'd be shocking if Twitch had some kind of technical issue. That never happens, I know. Right, though? Let's see. But I hope work goes well today, Baz. Is it anything fun and exciting happening today? What else do I want to bring? Just in case, I'll bring one of those. Sure. We'll take some of these maps. Now let's get to some of the good stuff. Gold. Carbon. Oxygen. Breathing, important. Fuel. Sure, why not? Wiring looms, because I feel like we always need a bunch. I'll take a repair kit, a few. Did I skip? Where's sodium? I'll take some of these. We can refine them if we need more nanites. Chromatic metal. You always need a bunch. Generally. We'll take some copper. Where is the sodiums? There they are. I don't think we'll need anything else, but might as well fill in these so that way, just in case, we have things. Do. Metal plates? Why not? We're bringing metal plates with us. That should be fine. Do we have, you know, I don't have any silver. I don't think. Huh. That's probably fine. Ah, we're probably good. In summer we get storms regularly. It's so, I miss storms. We don't get storms here really in Anchorage. It'll rain a lot. We get snow, but we don't get storms. I think I hear thunder maybe once a year, which is wild. Because I used to live in places that had like you would get storms more regularly, but I kind of miss them. I like storms. What do you generally recommend bringing? Wiring looms are that sneaky material you always need, and I never have on me. Yeah, they're needed for so many upgrades, but you can't craft them. You can only buy them. That's why I always throw them in just in case. What do you generally recommend bringing on an expedition? I usually do it on a separate save, and this is my first time actually starting it from the anomaly, but I didn't bring anything with me. I bring a lot of the basics, and then things things like oxygen, carbon, whatever. I will bring, if I have repair kits, I'll do that, because oftentimes the ship that they give you is like broken, or like you get a lot of broken things, I feel like, and so that helps. Then I think of things I can sell. So like I can sell all of these for nanites, if I wanted. So that might be helpful, or I can you know what? I'm gonna put more of this, more runaway mold here, just in case. It'll help you with, you know, getting nanites or other things. I don't know. I try to keep a little bit of just the basics, the things you use a lot to craft things and stuff and stuff. I guess this makes sense. Just general fuels and things you don't have to bother scrounging. Yeah. And I mean, I guess it also depends on like how soon you get to the anomaly, because it could be, if it's further in, you might not need any of this stuff. And you don't have to add any of it to your backpack. It's just nice to have. The last couple of storms we had a little hail as well. Yeesh. Hopefully the hail wasn't too like damaging. I guess a lot of, you know, now I think about it, a lot of Australians that I know have like those like solar panels on their roof. I feel like I hear that the hail will like damage that sometimes. Why the purple mirrors glassed up? I use a Sentinel ship, and you need this for fuel for them. So just in case I don't find one of those planets that like have one, or like have that stuff, I'll bring along. But it's just for my ship. Not normally you might not need it. Yeah, exactly, Brad. Speaking of hail damage, wait, did you have hail damage? Work lurk, gotta go. Guys, enjoy the stream run. Baz, thank you so much for being here. It's always great to see you. I hope you have a great day. Apparently, our roof has some hail damage, and our insurance people have to come out to see if they will fix it. Yeesh. Did you see you also don't get access to a hyperdrive? I did see that, Brad. That's what it's really interesting, and that's why I don't know if I really need that much stuff, but we'll kind of see. Baz, have a good one. Thank you for coming in. Always good to have you. Yeah, so they mentioned in like the patch notes and stuff that your ship will not have a hyperdrive and you will not need it. You mostly will travel via portals. So I'm very curious.
Is this a murder? Why am I hearing yes?
Cross my fingers they will cover a whole new roof. That would be dope. That'd be very cool. How have you been, Yemen?
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
Sorry for the just white screen. Uh-oh. This is that stuff.
Activated.
Oh. Above the,
Shield kinetic system online.
Oh. The sky is moving very fast. Hello. Who are you people?
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
Oh, the sky is like going.
Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational.
Interesting.
User initialization sequence complete.
Can I scan things? Or can I? Or is that just not scannable? Are they not like? Oh, they're not like a creature.
Units received.
Very interesting. Alive? Oh no. Well, I hope things get better than just alive. They'll probably apply a depreciation cost. I have one as well, but the recharging landing gear is the best. I fully hadn't noticed needing other fuel. I guess for like the boosts and stuff. I highly doubt they will pay for a new roof. We would have to pay our deductible, but a lot cheaper than the 15, 20K. How long ago did it like hail? This is freaking me out a bit. Yeah, it's very cool. They say, so one of the things they mentioned is that it's going to have, hold on, I guess I can lower this. It seems loud. There's going to be like time dilation and other stuff. So I'm very, I don't know, I'm kind of excited to see what that explains why the sky is just like going. And you can see at the bottom left, oh wait, spectral anomalies have broken through the boundaries of the universe. Fortify your mind against the advances, lest you succumb to the call of the world of glass. Complete milestones to earn new equipment, blah, blah, blah. We see you? What does that mean? A voice? Oh, that's weird. We've never had that before. Or like a message just appears on the screen. View progress on the expedition. Yeah. The boundaries are failing. Use the exosuit's anomaly suppressor. That is that purple bar. That's new. We've never had that before. The boundaries are failing. Use the exosuit's anomaly suppressor to protect against hostile reality breaches. Bases, discoveries, and other progress will be shared or merged with your primary save. Blah, blah, blah. You can switch back to your normal save at any time. So I'm sure it's fine. But Jester, how are you? End of June. Okay. Oh, so it's been a bit. I always look at the phases and missions and stuff to see what I can do ahead of time. First thing is seek shelter. Locate your starship. Prepare elixirs. That's new. Prepare the elixir of glass. Launch into space for the first time. Banish boundary horrors. 16. I wonder if that's just the floating guys in front of me. Prepare the elixir of blood. Prepare the elixir of quicksilver. Use a portal to travel to the rendezvous point. Okay. Looking at the rewards. All right. That's... Oh, what do we get for phase 1? The poster plans. Gotcha. Okay. Phase 2. Spend time with low boundary integrity. I guess that means where you're out of the... Like, your purple stuff runs out. Excavate ancient bones. Collect storm crystals. Tunnel underground 1,600 units. We could do that now. And we could get a refiner unit. Use a portal to travel to the next rendezvous point. Explore on foot. Excellent. So that's 8,000 units. What do you get? Movement system upgrades, inventory slots. Eliminate 8 hungering tendrils. Catch fish found on anomalous worlds. Serenity reclaimed. Become serene in the face of infinity. Okay. I'm sure that'll happen at some point. Use a portal to travel to the next rendezvous point. These are actually shorter. They don't have as many things per phase. Also, what was the reward for phase 2? The ink-stained jetpack trail. Phase 3 is the boundary horror mandibles customization. That's the Cthulhu phase. Amass Atlantidium. That's some of that purple stuff. Salvage tainted metal. Discover exotic creatures. Huh. I don't know what that means. Just like from glitch planets or other places. Swim above deep water for 60 seconds. Okay. Glassy stare. Pluck hypnotic eyes from abyssal horrors. So we need to do that on a water planet. Eliminate corrupt quadrupeds. So we're going to be fighting sentinels on a dissonant planet. There we go. You use the portal to travel to the next thing. And what do we get? The translucent spawn companion egg. Then discover ancient ruins too. That could potentially happen before, like pretty early on. Banish boundary horror 64. Okay, so we need to kill a bunch of them. Earn nanites. Easy. Potentially. Okay. Use a portal to travel to the next rendezvous. Probe the walls of reality. Brew the elixir of water. And then whatever that says. The boundary holds strong. The milestone of another reality complete to drink the water to continue. Void song? Is that what that is? 5-NG? That might be Void song. That's kind of interesting. I don't know what 1T Li35 W5T3 would be. Anyway, that's interesting. Very mysterious. I guess we'll see. All right. So hold on. Do I have a gun? I do. They have health. It's just... The boundaries begin to weaken. Select boundary anomaly milestone. Well, I want to find my ship, actually. That's the first thing I want to do. Oh! Butterflies. Where are more of these little guys? It is kind of scary that they, like, appear and disappear. Does it hear us? What is it? Are they talking about me? Do I hear them? Where's my ship? Oh, there it is. Let's start heading that way. That's strange. Oh! What is that? What is this thing? That seems very large. Oh, the sky is changing. That looks very cool. Let's get a good look at it. Oof, did not mean to do that. Okay, that's up there. I thought though it looked so much closer, but it's just. Cool. Oh, and Jester, thank you so much for the 5 stream streak. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it looks like there's no hyperdrive this time, Sassy. Which is interesting. We see you. Interesting. This is the first time I've played one that has like a narrative, like that's popping up. Anyways, most of the time the narrative is like just from things you read. I love the animation for that. I like the particles that fly when you kill one of those. So we need to kill 64 of them total. Okay, nothing happens if you shoot at it. Forget ship, come inside? Let me just get into my ship real fast. They're not hallucinations, I don't think. They're actually like they're breaches from another reality, from my understanding, but I don't know. You cannot run from this. You cannot hide in the stars forever. The voice hisses through my starship system, a static snarl that sends shivers down my spine. I wait, but it does not speak again. Disconnect communicator. I unplug the starship communicator, but it feels futile. These messages are not broadcast on any normal frequency. A voice calls from inside. Oh, you can see, like, around my screen, there's, like, we see you. It's terrifying. There's, like, you guys can see, like, the floaty bits. So somebody crossed the streams. We were warned that would have dire consequences, but no one listened. That's super interesting. I really hope they have planets like this in Worlds Part 2. Find us inside the spectral imprint. Nanites? Maybe? Nothing? Okay. I approach the terminal on autopilot, almost as if my exosuit remembers being here before. The whole building feels like a place out of time, a fragment of another world. There are marks in the dust that lays thickly on the terminal, the trace of an imprint on its glassy surface. As I lean in to examine it, a voice hisses from within. We swim where the crimson eye cannot see. That's the Atlas. We swim where you long to be. The glass calls to you. It always calls to you. If I recall, for those who are not in tune with the No Man's Sky lore, the world of glass is like a lot of the sentinels or a lot of the like robots will refer to like a world of glass, and that seems to be a couple of things. Maybe it's I think initially I was like, this sounds like death, like it kind of to them, but I think it's supposed to be sort of like because in No Man's Sky the whole universe is basically like a simulation, and so I think the reference to the world of glass, I think, is supposed to be sort of like the meta level where these simulations being run. And so like I guess some of the Sentinel robots have had glimpses into the real world, and they just see all of this glass and stuff. And so it keeps being referred to as like the world of glass or whatever. So anyway, the glass calls to you. It always calls to you. I'm gonna shout. No one will hear you. No one but us. A sea of glass, boundaries melting. It's probably fine, right? A slight membrane, elixir of glass. A slight membrane has begun to form over this viscous purple liquid. Beneath its glassy surface, it swirls slowly, forming syrupy currents of its own accord. The elixir will maintain your local boundary integrity and prevent the intrusion of the horrors beyond. Consume the elixir with square or inject it directly into the anomaly suppressor with the quick menu. So we have to. So this shattered qualia. You get from defeating the little floaty guys, and we need dihydrogen for that. Oh, what did that say? Downloading the update now. I'll decide if I play this expedition or not. I think you'll want the ship. The ship looks so cool. IMO. The ship you get for it is like a Millennium Falcon. 16! The ship does look, doesn't it? Oh, hold on. We can. I've got to remember. We have gotten an elixir of glass. I like there's no music for the rewards and stuff. There usually is. That's interesting that they've gone without. Okay, a few things. We need... So we need to make an elixir. So we're gonna need dihydrogen, which we can get. Those are the blue crystals. But also, I need to figure out what did we need for the ship? I've already forgotten. Oh. Pure ferrite and metal plating and a hermetic seal. What can we? Can't make you. Okay. So. What did we need from underwater? The Crimson cannot find us. That is a reference to the Atlas. Whoa. That was trippy. The sky is moving. Very fast. That is very unnerving. Also, there are more of these that are appearing. I wonder if they appear at night, or if it's because my... or if it's because my, thing is, like, the thing is starting to go down. Love the way the sky moves. It's actually kind of neat. The starting ship isn't horrible? Yeah, mine's not too bad. I think it's an explorer ship. I don't typically enjoy those, because I feel like they fly weird, but... Okay, we got 16 of those. Only 64 minus 16 left. So we get an elixir of blood recipe. I could answer that, but I don't know if that's considered a well, answer which question? Thick and warm, the liquid in this jar is both deeply comforting and deeply unsettling, both familiar and repulsive at the same time. A shape forms in the surface, impossible and yet unmistakable. Present the elixir at a portal or consume it with square to commune with those beyond the boundaries of reality. Interesting. Oh, maybe, I'll figure it out. That's okay. I don't think it's like a major spoiler. I feel like it'll be fine either way. Oh, hello. They're angry at me now. It's because I should, hold on. Where is, there we go. Here's some. At least they're not like they don't shoot very fast. That's nice. But yeah, I probably should get, some of these. Also, I have no, like, I haven't been mining. I need to get, like, carbon and stuff. Hello. They're still coming after me, I guess. It's very rude of them. Embrace the world of glass. But we also need to spend time in this sort of, like, wonky time, right? I hope with Worlds Part 2, they have worlds that are like this. Where maybe, like, while you're on it... Oh, that could be a thing! Maybe this is, like, a new type of, like, hazard? So, like, instead of, like, an ice planet or a, I need to just get some carbon. Maybe instead of, like, an ice planet or heat fire planet, maybe there's, like, boundary broken planets. And so you just, this is like a different type of hazard protection thing you can get. That would be kind of interesting. Okay, hold on. I should have, do I have enough for this? I do. Oh, and we also got one. But hold on. Where was... Explore on foot. Spend time with low boundary integrity. So we need to spend 180 seconds. Time to get the day going. Shady, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a good one. So we need to do this anyway. So part of me is like, oh, we also need like ferrite or something. Whoa. Is it magnetized? I don't remember. Or pure. Oh gosh. Hello. There's like a lot more of them spawning now. Boundary compromised. Am I losing health? What's happening? I think very slowly I'm losing health. But maybe they hit me. Maybe that's why. Oh! Okay, so some of them just like... Oh, gosh. Let's use an elixir. Where's my, ship? I guess we should be fine now. We took the elixir. Prepackaged advanced mining laser and teleport receiver. The edges are getting, yeah, they are. I kind of really like it. I think this is a neat little like effect. But as I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, this seems very like this could be its own hazard. Because as it lowers, it looks like, you know, it'll start damaging you. It has an effect where, you know, more of these things appear. This would be kind of interesting as a, as some kind of hazard, I guess. Launch into space. We did that. We don't have the recipe for that yet. What got me the... Where's the, mining, or not mining, the rocket boots. So there's something that was like, this gives you the like backpack crafter. Suzaki, welcome in. How are you? We are playing No Man's Sky. Did I miss it? Do I already have it? Or maybe it's not even on this list. Maybe I made that up. Maybe I made that up. Suzaki, welcome in. How are you? How's the stream? How was House Flipper? House Flipper is so fun. I love it. You got COVID? No! First time I'm in the club with all the cool kids now. I've never had COVID. But I'm sorry. How are you doing? How are you feeling? But Raiders, let me welcome you in with a nice little video. Hi Raiders, I'm Jet, your fourth favorite streamer. Yeah, fourth. You know, the guy you end up with when your favorites are offline and you misclicked my channel. Before we dive in, Snapsicles, this is a family-friendly stream. Please keep your chats cozy and clean or my mods will be on you like a pack of wild pumas. Looking for a triple threat? Gaming, chatting, and looks? Well, let me tell you why I'm called Triple Jet. When it comes to gaming, we dive into puzzles, indie games, RPGs, and mysteries. But the biggest mystery of all will be why you're still watching. Like to chat? Well, we get so derailed it's like we're a train to nowhere and I'm your conductor. Choo choo. And when it comes to looks, I am like the solar eclipse, best not to look at. Now, if you want a good streamer, follow the creators I just linked in chat. They will obliterate my stream like a snap from Thanos. Mr. Bezos, I don't feel so good. But if you like the wonderfully wrecked vibe of a beat-up pinata, then you're in the right place. The candy's mostly gone, but we can still keep it sweet. So drop a follow and we'll make this siesta fiesta the absolute besta. Got a jet? But welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Also, ad started. Wonderful. Great time for that. But I'm fine now, just coughing a lot. It's not something I recommend, though. It's been a rough week. Oh, that's the worst. That is actually one of the things that I'm most nervous about for my Australia trip is getting COVID, like, on the way there. I feel like that would be a nightmare. I will probably mask up and other stuff while I'm traveling. How did you enjoy House Flipper? I've really enjoyed that game. It's very fun. So we are doing the No Man's Sky expedition. It only runs for 2 weeks, and so we're getting started. It is new as of today. And weird, trippy things are happening, such as these kind of weird jellyfish things coming out of the ground. I've had the systems all one by one, which has been interesting. Started with the fever, then got all snotty, then lost sense of taste and smell, and now I've got the cough. Oh boy. Yeah, that does not sound fun. At all. I hope that, oh, there's a lot of fish. Hope that it doesn't last too long. I hope you heal up fast. Where did that go? Scan all of these. Okay. Some buildings over here. The water looks so nice now that they've, like, updated it. Embrace the world of glass. No, I don't think I will. But yeah, that has got to be no fun. Oh boy, it's doing the thing. There's like not a lot of resources here. Loss of taste and smell is the weirdest thing ever. I've had it each time I've had COVID. It's so odd. Yeah, that does not sound fun. I don't have enough oxygen. I need oxygen. Where is... Oh boy. I've not been doing a good job of looking for my basic needs. I should do that. There's some. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't even realize at first that then I had morning coffee and it tasted of nothing. Oh boy. Actually, you know what? You give oxygen. There you go. Alright, that at least helped for a little bit. For those who don't know, for the No Man's Sky players, those hazardous plants, they give you oxygen. Oh, these are hostile. Okay, luckily, I will say, for people who are not fans of combat, at least these don't seem to, like, shoot a lot. I think they seem to be easy to avoid. So it shouldn't be too bad. I suppose the only downside is the lower your sanity level, for lack of whatever, the more they appear. So that's maybe the only major downside. I'm gonna need more, like, ammunition. Hopefully that is something that I already know. I have not checked. Okay. What do these rocks give me? Ferrite dust. No. Bob and weave, bob and weave. These, I think, just blow up, though. Like, if they get too close to you. Yep. Maybe they're the same. Are they the same? Let's move. Because they're being very annoying. The sky is wild. Like, moving while the sky is also, like, visibly shifting is... I need to find magnetized ferrite. I wavered at the boundary's edge. Okay, so we did the, spend a certain amount of time. Let's see what we get. What is it? Phase, oh, yeah. 2 elixirs of glass, pre-packaged launch auto charger unit. That's great for the ship. Supreme pulse engine upgrade. ×2. Let's actually move back to our ship. Ready and running, I'm afraid it's bedtime. Oh, never have to apologize. Please take care of yourself. I actually forgot to say that. Please, yeah, please take care of yourself. Please do your thing. What is this? Magnetized ferrite. I think this is what I needed. Also, you know what? I kind of prefer these guys over Sentinels, TBH. Even though they're, like, you know, kind of mean. I guess moving backwards and just shooting at them is helpful, unless you like fall into a hole, like I was about to do. We have to kill 64 total. I'm kind of thinking might as well do that now. We have done... Oh, we only need one more. How fun. Love that for us. We need more ferrite dust. Here's what we'll do. We'll consume this. Why do you hide from us? That way, we'll be prepared. Oh, actually, some of them are lingering around. That's rude of them. Come on. I'm fine to make this, right? Okay. There we go. Reload. Also, they seem to shoot, like, if you're moving side to side, they seem to shoot where you're about to go. So if you see one of those little, like, missiles coming at you, you can just, like, change direction and miss you entirely. Alright. Wait, why are you still coming for me? I took... Oh, wait, did I... Oh, the thing doesn't fill up all the way. Do not be afraid. Join us. Yeah, look, they're not mad at me anymore. That's nice. Okay. Join us, thrive, Joja. That sounds like a terrifying commercial. Purple ribbon firework biological sample. That's what we get for that. My ship. There you are. Whee. Trunk of dormant beetles. Love it. Love that for us. We have enough. Oh, we need pure ferrite. So I don't have... No. Plus we don't have enough anyway, right? We need 50. Metal plating. We can make... and then hermetic seal. Condensed carbon. So wait, we need a... Well... Hold on. Let me double check this. Recipe... Scope, base stuff, supreme scanning unit, personal refiner, tunnel underground 1600 units. We can do that. Finally, I was trying to get my remote play working so I could watch the stream while playing. Ooh. Working. We were once like you. I'm trying to tunnel. Is this like... Why can't I tunnel through that? We're in water now. It's gonna be unhelpful. Oxygen. So we need magnetized ferrite. And condensed carbon. Artemis is gone. Oh, story? Story stuff? Hello, guy. What you got? You should get off this planet. I don't think you need to be here. And take me with you. What's he got? He has those types of upgrades. I can't really... Selling you stuff right now. Actually, I'm gonna sell you that. Because, that's just taking up backpack space. Guy, you need to get off of this planet right now. You don't know what you're in for. Oh, some more oxygen. We need that.
Technology recharge.
I'm just gonna start texting that to people. Embrace the world of glass. Okay, so when it pops up with that message of warning, boundary failing, that's when you start getting attacked, it seems. So, okay. We need to get our personal refiner. So, this should count as burrowing underground, yes? Let's check. Exploring on foot. Where was that? Tunnel underground, 4 units. It seemed like so much. Is that going up? It is. Okay. We just need to do 1,600 units of this. Easy. Still going up? Yep. We've hit water. You will not find us beyond the portal. Where am I? Am I going? Am I? Tunneled. Love that for us. Oh, I was just running up a mountain. Okay, so we have our prepackaged refiner unit, glowing mineral, salvage data 30. Ooh, what's that? Cadmium. Oh. Oh, we're in a red star system then, I guess. Or which one is cadmium? We might as well take this. Just in case. Okay. We will see you soon. Very menacing. Where is my ship? Oh, there it is. While we're running, where is the mining beam? We need to get more ferrite. That jellyfish sure is menacing. That effect is really neat. I can imagine people are going to get some really cool like videos of like the sky moving, it's gonna look very cool. Let me get in my ship real fast. I'm safe in here, right? Okay, so... Oh, wait, I forgot I have to build this. We need oxygen and chromatic metal. Wait, but how am I gonna... Can I build just a personal refiner? Do I already have that? Probably. That's probably what they want me to do. Okay, so I guess... Hold on. Let me make another one of these. Leave me alone, jellyfish. Okay, I can. So we need metal plating. Need one of these. First things first. Oh, we need more carbon. So demanding. Things needing fuel, unbelievable. Where's mine? Ferrite dust, dihydrogen. Where is carbon something? That is pure ferrite and sodium. Look for more plants. Take it. So we need fuel and... Oh, we also need more oxygen. Oh, I can get these now, right? Yeah. Yeah, I like that there's no sentinels here. There's just floaty jellyfish. I can't imagine having both the floaty jellyfish and sentinels. That would be not fun. Okay. Oh. Bumweed. Wonderful. More carbon, please. You are the anomaly? Interesting. No, you? What if we have crossed over into their universe? What if that's what it means? The boundaries have failed and we're like... You know... We're in their home. Okay. So this was oxygen. Oh, I still need more. What's the other thing? Chromatic metal. Right. Okay. Oxygen. Of experienced jellies and... Oh, you have? Oh, no. That does not sound as fun. I guess they do mention, like, Sentinel... The big Sentinel peeps. Are there a lot of underwater plants that have oxygen? I don't think so. There's some. I actually really like games that have this like sanity meter stuff. There's a game on the GameCube called Eternal Darkness. So good. And it had like a sanity meter and it was pretty wild. Okay, so here we can put that. Ross, welcome in. Raph, how are you? How is your ear? Do not trust the portals. I'm like a kid on Christmas morning. The ear is no good. Oh no. That's right. You're so excited for Blops. Today is your day. How do you feel about that? Does it like hurt? Does your ear hurt or? So hold on. Let me make another. Oh, I don't. I need dihydrogen. You pass some. Oh, there's some right here. For those who don't know, Ross is very excited about Black Ops 6, which comes out today. I believe he will be streaming that tonight. But very soon he's going to be doing a 24-hour stream. So if you're somebody who... Well, oh gosh, leave me alone. Let me, make this elixir real fast. Consume. Can I make another one? Yes. Consume. Probably on the day that you, what day are you doing your, 24-hour stream? Doesn't hurt, but it has like 50% audio. Oh. Yeah, Raph's also having some ear issues. Just always run with like the edge of your map on on that side, so that way you can always hear people coming in from the opposite. Okay. So wait, I have this. Wait a minute. How do I already had it on me. I hate everything. How did... What? When did I... That's terrible. Oh, what? Also, there's a repair kit in here? Oh my goodness. I'm just bad at this game. Let's use the repair kit on this. Apply repair kit. Here, we can fix both of these. Oh my gosh. We're fine. I just have been wasting time. Pick this up. The Crimson Fades. 16, 16, 16. I'm still unsure. Wait, welcome to my world. This is my life. Oh no. I'm still unsure. Maybe Monday, Tuesday. Okay, so that'd be my Sunday to Monday. It did, but I don't know where. Oh, you know what I must have thought? I think when we got this from the tunneling, I didn't notice that they put one of those prepackaged ones in my backpack. I think I went and I just went straight to here to try to install it. That's where I went wrong. That's what happens when you have an undiagnosed perforated eardrum for 15 to 20 years. Yeesh. That also does not sound fun. Whatever day that you are doing your 24-hour, I probably won't stream, but I'll send everybody to you. I'll just say, this is where I'm going to be. I'ma be out with my peas, as the Black Eyed Peas would say. Alright, we need to fly. Bye, planet. Yeah, there's usually like wild music that plays whenever you fly into space for the first time. Oh, it's kind of doing it a little bit, but it's not as like exciting. Oh. Prepackaged cloaking device unit, powerful scanning system upgrade, supreme movement system upgrade for leaving. These are our new rewards. Is there a... There might not be a space station here. Oh, no, there is. To the space station. Also, can we call in the anomaly? We cannot. Not yet, anyways. Look at that planet. I want to stop in there. I wonder, there's ocean. Maybe we can knock out some of the ocean missions. I was missing 20% of my eardrum because it ruptured and never healed properly. Oh no. Oh no. But also, while I remember, friends, if you're not following Raph, you should. Again, I know he normally streams pretty late, but for his 24-hour, he'll just be, you know, he'll be around. So don't miss out. I'm glad they at least kept this part of the music in here. The portal is dead. What do you have here? Should I buy anything? Rav, you didn't need to give me bits for that.
Thanks for the shout out, Deadshot11 Lovey.
Rav, thanks so much for the 100 bits. You did not need to give me that. Oh, thank you. Let's look around. Weapon terminal. Let's get a backpack upgrade, por favor. Nice. Let me look at this. Prepare the elixir of blood. We still... Wait. Oh, wait. We do have a recipe for that. Mordite, pugnium, gold. Okay, there's some asteroids out here, so we can get the gold from there. Pugnium you get from fighting sentinels, I think, right? And then mordites from killing animals. That would make sense, based on if it's like elixir of blood would be like from killing things. So let's install these. Cloaking device. That's going to be very useful. Backpack or jetpack upgrade. Let's sell the fireworks because we don't need those. Just completed phase 1. Exciting. Look at you go. Basically had a really bad ENT who couldn't figure out what was wrong with my hearing and wanted to do exploratory surgery. Really happy my parents refused since the surgery could show nothing and reduce my hearing even more. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hey, you. Can I buy stuff from you? Do you by chance have any of these things? Silver, dioxide. You don't have what I need. How about this guy? Copper. Should I buy some copper?
Product received.
Sounds like... Did they just land? It looks like the same ship, so it might be the same person. I think usually that means they have the same, like, inventory. Someone else just landed. Yeah, I think that's the same stuff. We'll just check this one. Hello? What is your name? Okay. Is it the same person? Lol? Do you have the same gear? Yes. Very cool. Alright. Well, we need some gold, which we can get from the asteroids outside, and then we'll land on that planet that's right out there. Because there's like there's some water stuff that we need to do, and we saw some oceans. And we'll punch some things. Finally got it diagnosed in 2019, had it repaired. It restored some of my hearing and improved my balance a bit, but it will probably never come back fully. Worst part is that when I speak, my own voice sounds muffled, so I end up sounding louder than necessary since I can't hear what I'm saying all that well. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I mean, it makes sense why you would do that, but I didn't. Yeah. No, I feel like it's even worse. I like, this is one of the reasons why I don't like this type of ship. Like, I can't see, the top of the ship is covering the reticle like this. I just want my ship back. This ship design, Big L, yeah. So we're doing an expedition, because there's a limited time expedition. It only lasts for 2 weeks. And you get, like, some cool rewards for it. But when you do one, they give you like a random ship until you can import yours in. We can't do ours yet. And so this is like, it's not my ship. This is like a rental, basically. How much gold did I need? We have just enough. I feel like I should at least get a little bit more. That's very exciting. How long are you going to play Blops tonight? Like, am I even shooting anything? I like the fighter ships. They just look so much cooler. And the sentinel ships, honestly. I'm sure it has something to do with the way sound waves travel and vibrate when I speak versus hearing outside. Really, yeah. Makes sense. That's a good question. I'm wondering how sensible I should be with waking up at a reasonable time tomorrow versus staying up until like 8 a.m. Right. Because you're off now for like a week, right? Or are you off next week? Yep. Okay, yeah, so you could just stay up forever. You do have an appointment, I guess, tomorrow, which, you know, lame. But I guess it would be nice to have your ears fixed, so, you know. Potato, potato. But for maximum efficiency on the grind, I should be sleeping and waking up at reasonable hours. That's true. Ooh, a bubble planet. Yeah, that's true. This is very pretty. Because, yeah, you don't want to be exhausted, like, while you're playing Blobs, because then that's no fun. This is pretty, yeah. So, what's cool is, one, look at that sunset. But also, this is a paradise planet. Which really just means, like, It's just pretty nice. You're probably gonna get some water and lots of nice trees. Wow! But these bubbles are special. They're like a rare occurrence because you can have a paradise without bubbles. But the bubbles, they stop like inclement weather. So sometimes it'll still say like storm approaching, but then the storm just never happens because the bubbles stop it. So this is usually, like, if this was a main save, it's usually a really nice place to, like, build a base, like a big base. Because, then, we need carbon. I don't know, it's just really nice. You can kind of chill out. I didn't know that about bubbles. Yeah, that's why I love building, and well, if you find a bubble planet, I love building like a bigger base on those, where maybe there's like, I have a bunch of refiners, or like, you know, those like plant dome things, because you're gonna run into less, you know, storms and have to recharge your hazard protection and all of that, so it's nice. This seems like this is going to be a good planet to also like, maybe get a bunch of like oxygen and other resources. Oh right, I forgot the sentinels are here. Ignore me. Did they say we see you because I cloaked? Or is that just coincidence? There's an animal that wants to attack me. Boltcaster? Look at you! You look very cool. Unfortunately, you have to die. Okay, we got some Mordite. Wait. Who is here? Need a bunch of Mordite. Okay, we have enough Mordite. Gold is in our starship. And Pugnium is from fighting whatchamacallits? Sentinels. So we're gonna have to start a fight. Also, before we do that, craft more of that. And get rid of this. Where is some oxygen? Actually, we're doing kind of okay with oxygen right now. Wow! Oh gosh, look at these! Sassy, these would be perfect for you. They're like purple and white. They look very cool. Looks like. Oh boy, we have some little guy who wants to eat me. We have these guys floating around, and then now the sentinels want to fight. You will not find us in the water. That's interesting. All right, let's fight some sentinels. The music is sounding very cool. I don't think I recognize this song. They're adorable. Yeah, they look very cool. This is gonna be difficult to keep track of. I should probably... Already? Those are usually pretty big, right? Kind of a, you know, despite us being in combat, kind of a very pretty vista, you know, for this. Also, I have noticed, I feel like there's more of a lock-on for some reason when I'm shooting enemies. That doesn't feel normal. I'm not used to it. We're getting pugnium. We've gotten some. How much do I need? We have enough. But we need to... Hold on, while I fight that guy. Excavate ancient bones. Where's the... Oh, we're about to get this one. Purge the hungering tendrils. Be calm. Corrupt quadrupeds, that's what it is. So yeah, we don't need to do this anymore, I think. I think we're fine. We got our thing. So, let's try to hide. Run towards our ship. They can't find me. Nice. And it's all good. All right. What? Leave me alone. Okay. Okay. So, elixir of blood. Boom. Crafted. Oh, we have to drink it. What does this do? Thick and warm, the liquid in this jar is both deeply comforting and deeply unsettling, both familiar and repulsive at the same time. A shape forms in the surface, impossible and yet unmistakable. Present the elixir at a portal, or consume it with square to commune with those beyond the boundaries of reality. Let the breach flow through you. We have learned Quicksilver. Come find us. Come drink with us. Ow. Get me into my ship, please. Huh. Okay. Are they hitting my ship? Are you fine? Are you hitting me? I think we're fine. They are! Leave me alone. Alright. Hopefully our ship can take just a little bit of some boops. Quicksilver. We have silver. We need pure ferrite. Which we can get here. And then chromatic metal. We can do this. And that's prepare the elixir of Quicksilver. Okay, so that's good. Breach the portal. Okay, so I think we should be able to do phase 1 here pretty fast. What else do we have? Oh, right. I wanted to check the oceans here, because we need to float in a deep ocean for 60 seconds. And wasn't there something about oh, hypnotic eyes. There we go. We need to find some abyssal horrors. So while we're here and waiting, If I put some of you here. Let me make another... Oh, we need more dihydrogen. Okay. Oh, I can scan while in here, but it doesn't show me. I wish I thought to look ahead at the next few phases. I always do that. Okay, I guess we're gonna get out of our ship for a second. Give dihydrogen. I always do that just to see like what is coming up and what I can do as early as possible. I definitely recommend for anybody playing the expeditions to do that. I also, because the first time I played an expedition, I did not realize you could do things out of order. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll do all the phase 1 stuff, and then at some point I had completed something later, and I was so confused. Or like I completed something for, gosh, one of the where's my ship? Get inside! Can I make one of these, please? Thank you. We can throw these there. Elixir of Quicksilver. The music is kind of wild. Turner, welcome in. It's like you've done this before. I'm just experienced. How's it going? It's going well. We are we're playing some No Man's Sky. There's a expedition, a limited time expedition going on right now. And so we're just, you know, trying to keep the boundaries of reality from breaking. You know, that old chestnut. How are you? How's it going? Oh my gosh, that scared me. I was like, what is that noise? It was this panda thing. The proto-gek. This just scared me. Jumpscare. Why is he chasing me? Oh, he looks dope. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, he's trying to kill me. That's why. Oh my gosh, we're going underground. I thought he was just having fun. Going well. Just finished streaming as it's getting late and very tired, but had to stop and say hello. How did it go? What were you playing? Okay. Can I? Okay, I need to craft one of these. He was just trying to give you, yeah, very, very sassy high five. One that hurt. Okay. So I need to now drink the amplified cartridge plans, supreme movement upgrade, inventory +5. Okay, we don't have a pulse spitter, but that's fine. Love us some which is better? Hold on. 202, 203. This one still seems better. Okay. Does that do anything now? Oh, I need to put you guys over there. That. All right, consume. I consumed it. Oh. when you go to that portal. How's the Aussie fund going? Oh wait, have you seen this? Hold on, let me pause for a second. It's going. We're see it. I see it now. Going blind. No, you're totally good. It is over there, but I don't know if you've seen this. So there's now a little jet that goes across the screen on a kangaroo. It's one of our new emotes. So I was like, I want something more to happen. And it does. and now we have more happening. But thank you. I'm honestly really happy with how well that turned out. Because I was like, it'd be fun if there was something that people could spam, like when we get like a Australia donation or something. So I was like, that would be pretty great. So yeah, I'm happy that it turned out so well. I think we'll probably keep it even after the Australia trip. I just like it so much. I don't know what we would use it for necessarily. Steve Irwin should be chasing that kangaroo. That would be incredible. That would be amazing. See, it's so, I don't know. I'm really happy with how the animation turned out. But yeah, recently I thought about, I think I'm gonna do, so my birthday is in a few months, it's in January. I think I'm gonna do like a donation-thon, yeah. Is that how you say that? A donation-thon. Dono-thon. For that. Gosh, I can still hear the like creatures above. You will not find us beyond the portal. Where like there'll be like different goals and awards or like incentives for that. And I've been thinking already of what some of them will be, and I'm very excited because I think it'll be fun. And I'm glad I'm thinking about it now because I think I would like to prepare some things, and it's gonna take time. Get into the ship! Hold on, I want to get a picture of these guys. They look dope. I love the, like, if I can come back here on my main save, I want to get, like, I love the, like, the little, spikes on the shoulders. They look so cool. And they fit my, like, ice theme. The purple back is cool. I love these look dope. Anyway, I need one as a pet. The shoulder pauldrons. Yeah, they look like pauldrons. It's dope. My wife's birthday is in January too, on the 13th. Mine is the 7th. So pretty early. Wait, a dono-a-thon. That's why I'm like, it seems like there's so many vowels and syllables in one section. Not to be confused with a dino-a-thon, which would be very dangerous. I need to figure out what system we're in, like what galaxy number we're in, so that way I can come back to this. Help me snag a Vegemite sandwich fund. Exactly. Build a base teleporter if you can. Then I think you should be able to. So your bases for the expedition won't be available on your main save, even though it's like technically the main, like it's technically the same save. It won't remember what you do here. So, but what you can do, if you guys don't know this, I took a screenshot, which you will see now at the bottom left. There are those symbols. If you are in the correct galaxy and you put those symbols in, you will go to this planet. And that's then what I'll do is I'll try to once I've finished the expedition and I'm on my main save, I can then come back here. So if you ever like you find a cool planet and you don't want to put a base down or whatever, or you find a cool animal or whatever, and you're like, I want to come back and, you know, make it a pet or whatever, you can just take a screenshot, make sure it has the, because you can either take a screenshot with the symbols or not, the portal coordinates, that's what it's called. You can save those. So anyway, everyone asks if they could, but not if they should. Help me share a Vegemite sandwich with my mates fund. Yeah. I've been trying to think of like fun things we could do. I think I would try to have some of our Aussies on stream at different points if they wish. I mentioned the idea to Yvy and he was like, too bad you don't know any Aussies who would want to join you for that. And I was like, yeah, I know, it's terrible. They kind of look like boomkins in World of Warcraft. Interesting. Boomkins? What are those? Let me look it up. Oh, I could see that. So my little character in here, he's a Gek. The little short kind of bird reptile like alien race. This type of alien, or this type of fauna, is called a proto-Gek. And so it's supposed to be kind of like down, or not, we're down the line from them. But yeah, so it's like, again, you can see the similarities. Like the beaks are kind of the same and stuff. Much love, gotta shoot. Oh, like a photo shoot. But hope the stream goes well. Thank you so much for popping in. Always good to see you. I'm glad your stream was going well. We'll see you around. But yeah, I've been trying to think of some fun things we could do for stream. I think I want to have some Aussies. I think I was like, maybe there's some things we could do that are like Australia themed if we reach certain goals. But I haven't really thought of that. I just know that that might be an idea. Thank you for that close-up. I love the Gek, but I also hate the Gek. Lore-wise, the Gek are kind of terrible. But yeah, the Gek Korvax lore is just so interesting. It is. It is. I find it very interesting. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, I won't say anything in case there are people who haven't gotten the lore yet. But pay attention when you're reading the stuff about the Geks and Korvax and stuff. It's very interesting. But yeah, we'll see. Trying to think of some good incentives that would be fun, but we'll see. I've never really done like a donathon really, so so I already made that. We have a portal location. I do need to make... Can I make another one of these? Okay, we're at least fine for now. Right. I wanted to, before we do that... Do I need to still kill you? Oh no, you seem fine. I want to see Abyssal Horrors.
Jetpack
Kill
to the
more!
moon and back.
Gilmore. Wait, I'm so disappointed. I keep pressing the space bar on my keyboard, but I'm still on Earth. That's good. That's very good. Gilmore, how are you? Thank you so much for the 51 months at tier 3. Incredible. That was a good joke. That was a very good joke. How are you? How's your day? So this is deepest ocean. If I'm here, is this going up? The one that's like... Where is it? Float over the deep ocean. Am I floating over the deep ocean? No. I probably need one of those. Oh, hold on. I've not even looked at like. Oh, there's only 2 planets here. Also, I kind of want to go back to the other planet before we go to that portal, probably. Alright, so this isn't a deep enough ocean. Are there any abyssal horrors, though? Abyssal horrors? Anybody? Anybody? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go back here. It said we needed to destroy some hungering tendrils. Those are usually found on planets that have the giant worms, which the other planet did have one. So I kind of want to run back. I didn't. Yeah, I was actually surprised that it didn't play through TTS initially, and I was waiting for it, and then I realized, oh, you didn't send it through there. Okay, just oops, just board at work. Just gonna wait here. Let me through. There we go. Oh, the sky is still spinning while I'm flying away. Oh, now it stopped. That feels so weird. Hold on. I want to go here first. They could never make me like this ship design. Yeah, same. So there are different ship types. I think this is called an explorer ship. I don't like this style at all. The other type of ship is much better. I have a much cooler ship, normally, and I can't wait till they let me import it into the save, because I need it. Also, this ocean, no, it's not very deep. No, it's not very deep at all. Okay. Let's go to where some land is. This task, are you playing Taskmaster? Which one? I like the color combo. It's not terrible, but I just don't like this style of ship. It also, like, I feel like when it's flying, the center of gravity of it seems higher up, and it always just feels a little weird. I don't know if that makes sense. Finding the ancient bones. Yeah, that is annoying, typically. My boyfriend and I have been rewatching Vox Machina Season 1 and 2 before we watched 3 that just came out. It's been fun. I watched the first few episodes of the first one, and then I never continued it. Kind of ironic they give you an explorer ship and they don't give you access to a hyperdrive. Actually true, though. Let me go up a little bit. You match the plane with the ship. Actually true. It does quite match. Where is there a bigger landmass? It's gonna be on, like, the opposite side. Yeah, I don't like this ship. I'm with you, Raph. Alright. Hello. Excuse. So, hold on. Is this ocean really not big enough? Legend of Vox Machina is pretty fun. Yeah, I haven't. I watched Critical Role. Actually, this part of the ocean might be big enough. Let's see. The water's doing something funky. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, hold on. If I am up here, does this count? Expedition. Float over the deep ocean. Water. Oh, there we go. It's showing. Okay, this is why you pin things. I need to find a point where it is at 50 units deep. And I bet we'll be able to find one. Hello? What was it? Also, hold on. Show me the thing. I need to see... Oh, we're so... 48, 49, 50. What things swim beneath your feet? The walls will collapse. If something were just to come in and like grab me and pull me under, I'd be... Oh, you know what? I think it's because I'm... Hold on. Am I fine now? Terrifying. Yeah, that would be. Is it still counting this? It is. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. That was 1 second off. Floated above deep water for 60 seconds. We love it. Release the Kraken. There, you get like a Cthulhu head in this expedition. Marine shelter plans, powerful underwater oxygen upgrade. Oh gosh. That's a bug when you're like redeeming a reward, or you just like fall straight down. It looks terrifying though. Abyssal horror. I feel like we'd be able to find one here. Armored clam. I forget what icon they look like. Put that there. We don't have a pulse spitter. Where's our powerful oxygen upgrade? Oh, there it is. Nice. Why does it want me to make another elixir of blood again? Do oh, it even tells you. How lovely. Like it scans for them. I didn't realize that. I don't like these things. But we have to get its eye. Tap to flee! I need you, though. That's the problem. Give me Also. Somewhere this way. Oh wait, but with this task, I'll collect all the bones in an area, but the target sweep thing stays active. It doesn't point me to a new area. Oh, that I hate. I have experienced that before. That sometimes happens when you're looking for like maybe a certain mineral or something. Is it below? Oh, it's in. If you're looking like for copper or something, sometimes. Here we go. Oh, hello. Ouch. If you're looking like for copper or something, it'll like keep pointing you to the same like little deposit thing. It's very annoying. Let's keep going up. Okay, that scared me. Yeah, those things, when you get close, they like start like reeling you in, and then you have to tap to break free, but then you can keep shooting it. But you shoot their eye. Water stuff is spooky to me. I also agree. I think water stuff can be very thalassophobia. Now there's one. So you see this little guy that I'm looking at. He's gonna be very annoying. Oh, pulse spitter. Wait a minute. I didn't realize we got that. Hey, there we go. I guess at a distance, as long as you're shooting the eye, looks like it works pretty good. We just need one more. I'm glad we're knocking this, or getting this out of the way. Also, the boundary is about to fail. Sure, that's fine. We know what you seek. I don't know if I have any more, like, can I even make another one? I can't. I need more dihydrogen. Oh, wait, I didn't install this. Wonderful. Oh, you can see oh, there it is. You can see the light changing while we're underwater. Oh yeah, you still can shoot the eye, like, while it's closed. Tap, 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 tap. Here it is. Glassy stare. Alright, where is my ship? I want to kind of get closer to it before I pop out of the water, because the squid guys are going to be waiting for me. I can already see those purple icons that are in front. Those are the squids, or the whatever. I couldn't play Subnautica. I've thought about playing it. I was actually almost thought about playing it during October, but Echoes of Wisdom kind of took up our time. And maybe that was for the best. Like I said, I feel like I hadn't been in the best mood over the past month, so I feel like that could have... I mean, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy Subnautica, but it might make it worse if I did, and I was already kind of like that. Also, the boundary is completely... I have no way to, like, repair it. It'd be interesting if there was like a
Technology recharge.
like a different thing that happens if you're underwater while the boundary has broken. Right, we're not even in like a place that I can get. Like we're on a little small island. All right. Bye. Just want to get off there. Okay, if you fly away, it looks like it recharges your things. That's good. Let me get this now. 1,500 nanites. And a terrifying sample. Oh, wait! I didn't do the,
See you, Space Cowboy.
Lorca, when I start dinner, please enjoy. I hope dinner is nom nom. I need to find... What's so funny is we started on this planet, and I feel like I didn't see much water where I started, but I'm like only seeing islands now. I want to see if we can find the tendrils before we go. Also, I love No Man's Sky. It does not feel like it's been almost 3 hours for me. Because there was when we started, there was a worm. And usually, this seems like about the area that we started. We'll just see if we can find... I select... Where is it? No infested planets detected in the currents. Really? Maybe that worm was just for show. For the start of it. It could have been. I guess let's go do this thing. I like that it tells you, though, that there weren't any found here. We started on the same planet, but I didn't... Really? When it started... So, it was like when it was loading in, and your character's just kind of, like, looking around. There was definitely a worm in the distance. But it's possible that that was just, like, a scripted thing. To be fair, the rest of the time I was on the planet, I did not hear a, I did not hear the worms jump. Just didn't see anything. Yeah. Alright, so here's a portal. Didn't think that happened for me. Oh, interesting. Let me land. Let me land. I hate this. Okay. I should, like, if it doesn't let me get my ship soon, I should just go, like, buy one. Just so I could buy the next fighter I find. Oh my goodness. So many of these communication things. Traveler, capture loop enabled, anomaly event contained. The portal seems to beg me as I approach, demanding my attention. It requires me to activate it. It requires me to travel on. I am unsure if I should listen. Activate portal. Wait. Offer the blood at a portal to commune across the boundary wall. That's why we need another one of these, right? There we go. Inspect the portal. It calls to you. Its infinite music echoing across the boundary. The portal shimmers as I look at it, never quite resting long enough for my eyes to process it fully. I must focus. I wonder, is the portal a doorway or a seal? A passage or a cage? The elixir of blood opened a way to communicate across the boundary. Will it be the key here too? Offer the blood. I daub some of the elixir across the plinth. The stone seems to shiver in response before a voice calls out, resonating from deep within the rock. I followed them. I had to. You have to. We all would. That's why we're here. That's why we're here after all, to discover, to see, to explore. And now it is too late. We will see you soon. Forgive me. Leave. Open the gateway. We know what you seek, anomaly. Oh, good. They fixed the portal animation. It was broken for a bit. The boundary awaits you. All right. Here we go. It crashes. Oh, there it goes. I was joking, but what? Reinitialize reality. Interesting.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated.
Freedom awaits, traveler. Follow the voice.
Shield kinetic system online. Scanner damaged. Repair required. Aerial propulsion jetpack online. Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational.
It's interesting that it like starts over with this.
User initialization sequence complete.
Are they gonna hurt me? No, I think we're fine. Breach the portal network. It feels weird to have it like, phase 1 complete. To have it like do the restart when you're because that was like very similar to when you're starting an expedition or like a new save. Okay, let's do this. Collect reward. What do we get? Portal glyph set, advanced habitation modules, base computer plans. So we can now do that.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
A firestorm. There might be crystals, storm crystals here, but we don't have the thing to pick them up, so it doesn't matter yet. We also got the poster plans. Gotta collect the posters. Just found out it costs nanites to make a copy of your ship. It does, but you can fish or, yeah, it can be a little bit annoying. So here I need to just get the bones, storm crystals, enter the second portal. do we have here? Hold on. Discoveries. None of these. Oh, vile brood detected. We need to go there. Oh, and here's where the ancient bones are. So none of these are the Sentinel planets. Can I... Can't summon the anomaly yet. Boo. It's 471. 859. 976. Okay, I guess that's the closest. Oh, and there's floating islands here. Very nice. Giant buggo. Oh man, I meant to play ads instead of it doing it automatically, but I forgot. How many? 10. So many. I actually tried to invite someone to my party. I think they were standing right in front of the portal I was trying to use. My nightmare. Oh no. You're probably good. They'll probably decline. These big buggers. While we're here. Welcome back from ads, if you had ads. If potentially we finish the expedition tomorrow, I don't know what we'll do on Friday. We'll do something, you know? Or we won't, I don't know. Maybe that something is quit streaming. We haven't decided. Make another one. Let's go have that ready. Actually, they're already starting to attack me. Let's nom nom. I'm assuming a firestorm still counts as a storm if you're trying to get storm crystals. It can. If it has, if the planet has storm crystals. Which, would you like to know how to know if a planet has storm crystals? Without even going to it. Do tell. If you go to the Discoveries tab and you look at what like minerals there are, like so for example, this one has selenium, copper, phosphorus, silver. You need to find a planet that has activated something. If it has activated anything, it will have storm crystals on it. So like this fiery planet has activated copper, so it will have that. A fun little shortcut. Also, yes, I think it is still sending me to that one that we found Erston it is. Is there, if I scan with... No, it doesn't look like it. Follow the directional indicators. Yeah. Yeah, it really wants me to go back to that one.
Technology recharge.
I wish you could just, like, reset the thing. The scanner. I wonder if, like, if I got into my ship. If I, like, flew around for a second. If now it might point me to a different set. Oh yeah, looks like that works. We have here 475. Let's do that. You are the anomaly. Side note, I don't think we can summon it yet. No. Give anomaly. Or maybe I do need to be flying. Hello. I think that's 7 total. Yeah. It's just 3 more. We can summon the anomaly. Oh, goodness. We'll do that. Well, after we get these bones. We'll go. Go to the anomaly. 417. Looks like that's the closest. Need the bones because the bones are their money. Ah, interesting. Okay. So I shouldn't sell them, is what you're saying. You will not find us beyond the portal. I feel like I've been running into a lot of little... Oh, they're mad. Gosh. Flatten, restore, mine. One last one. Nice. before we do that, hazmat gauntlet, perfect. We need that for the storm crystals, right? Put that there. Put that here. Sure. Let's do that. Oh, I think you can sell them. It was a quote from a thing. Okay, I didn't recognize that. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, could be. Let's see. Okay. Makes sense to me. Why wouldn't their currency be bones? They're from another realm. I almost wanted to clip it to show Gizmo. That's funny. Is that from, like, I think you should leave or something? Alright. Oh, this is what I want to see. Okay, so there's 2. The hungering tendrils. We need to go to that other planet. We can't fish yet. Right? No. Can't fish yet. Though, if I copy my thing over, I should be able to. I have... Okay, well, 1. I can bring all this stuff over. Let's do that. I can bring these over to sell. This is why we brought these. It is a very serious response to saying their bones or their money is so funny to me. And I haven't seen much of I Think You Should Leave. So that's funny. We have 1,500 nanites. Let's go ahead and start these. I don't think there's anything else I need here. We'll go to the space station, because once we have, if we can get 4,000 nanites, we can get both our ship and our multi-tool, both of which would be nice.
Technology recharge.
One, because I just don't like this ship. It's so bad. Big stretch. I think we could finish this expedition tomorrow, which would mean Friday. Oh, I don't know. I found out that Windblown, which was the roguelike we played, the code they gave me has converted to a full game code. So I now have the full game for that, so we can play more of that. I really enjoyed it. It was very fun. I don't know how much you guys enjoyed watching me play sort of like an endless roguelike style game, but I had a blast. we got here? What's I gonna do? Oh, well, one, I need to sell the bones. Step 1. Sell bones. Sell that. Okay, so I did that. What was the other thing I was about to do? Oh, I wanted to sell these technologies for nanites. Oh, also, backpack slot. Yes, please. Alright, sell. Yeah, all of this stuff. Oh, we're gonna have. Oh, we're gonna be great. Perfect. We have enough. I don't even need to be refining these runaway mold. Oh, and yeah, we earned enough nanites, so we get the. What is? How is this different? We already have the elixir of blood, right? Or it's a different one? Hold on. Thick and warm. The liquid is in this jars. Both deep. Yeah, I read that before. Mordite, shattered qualia, and gold. That's different. Because it's not using pugnium. So I guess it is a different recipe. Interessant. We do have some other games we need to play though. Caravan Sandwich, Europa, but we could do that next week. We could do just some Windblown to end the week, I guess. Or something else. Or quit streaming. Also an option. Give me Starship. Yes, please. Give me multi-tool. Yes, please. Excuse me? I just really like saying that, more or less. Alright, so we have our ship. We, transfer. It also says we need tainted metal, which I know we can get from doing the abandoned freighter. I mean, if that's something you want to do, I would support your. Yeah, thank you, Joss. No. I say it more jokingly, I think. At this point, I think I'm joking. I forget that I could just press triangle. Okay. I do need to. Oh, good. It says just because I moved it over from my save, it says I have amassed enough Atlantidium. So that's good. Look at us. We'll definitely finish this tomorrow. Forbidden exosuit module. Oh, right. It's one of the. And another elixir of blood. Mordite, Atlantidium, and gold. Yeah, that is handy. I lucked out. So, okay, we still need to do that. We still need the hungering tendrils. We can fish now. Now that I have my other multi-tool. Salvage tainted metal. Gotta run, getting ready to watch Survivor. Enjoy. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Joss. Always good to have you. Eliminate quadrupeds. was in stage 5. Discover 2 ancient ruins. See you next time. We'll see you tomorrow. Right, we still need to do that. Okay, so what I want to do first is we need to move a bunch of stuff from this ship over to the other. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. That's stuff we can sell. Let's go ahead and just chuck all of these. Don't need that. Okay. Swap that again. Okay, here's what we'll do. Once I move everything over, before we fly down, I have to go to the bathroom, so we'll pause, and I'll run ads. One more item to move over. Okay. Throw that over there. You know what? Let's move that over. Okay, perfect. All right, we will BRB. I'm gonna run ads, and then we'll be right back, friends. Big stretch. So if you need a stand-up stretch, I obviously need to. If you need a stand-up stretch, etc., now is a perfect time to go do so. And we will BRB.
This is your time, Jetpack Gang. Stand up, move around, grab a snack, hydrate. The stream will resume in just a few minutes.
Alrighty, we are back. Sorry for the longer break. What am I doing? Storm crystals and hungry tendrils. Let's do those two, and then we'll see where we're at time-wise. I've got to leave some stuff for us to do tomorrow. Okay. This place. I think we're right next to it. I remember passing. That's where we need to go for the storm crystals. I cannot see. I feel like those sounds are new. I don't. Maybe it's not. It just sounds so ominous for some reason. It's not you, right? Kirsten. There's that one. There's two behind it. Ah, that's where we need to go. Oh, I'm so glad we have our ship. So we're going here so we can find some hungering tendrils, as you do. We've got to kill those. I don't think that'll take particularly long. This is water. May be important. Let's go to the sunny side. So I can see where we're landing. Gosh. Is that land? It kind of looks like it. I also can barely see through the asteroids. Goodness. It's fine. That is... This is land? This... Or is this water? This is land. Okay. Expedition. These things. You will not find us in the water. Location service unavailable. You know, hold on. Ancient data structure. Huh. Not detected. I don't know if I've ever seen the tendrils on a planet like this. Isn't that... Wait. The vessel of many... Yeah. Eliminating their hungry worm burrows can be located with the analysis visor while on infested worlds. Yeah. This is not an infested world. Is this where... Hold on. If it says brood detected... Maybe that's just the, like, brood queen. The big buggo. So maybe this place doesn't have that. Because, yeah, we need to find an infested planet. Are there any here? Gamma, intensive, boiling, fiery, bountiful, tropical. No. Okay, so then let's just go to Erston. Do not wish to trade. Leave me alone. Okay, also switch this to that. Where am I upside down? No, I'm not. Oh my gosh. Okay, I cannot see anything. Gosh. Oh, in an extreme storm, it looks like. Why can't I? Landing not clear. Hello? Let me land? What do you mean the landing is not clear? Oh, am I? Hold on. Wait, where is... Where's the ground? I think it's because I'm on the side of a mountain. I think. There we go. We got there. I think I was at... I didn't realize I was at an angle. Yeah. Extreme angle. Is that storm still happening? No! We need the storm. Okay. Well, where are the... I guess we could, like, find a storm crystal. So we need a storm to happen.
Extreme temperature detected.
Where the... Gosh, look at how... The visibility, low. Visibility here do be low. I definitely saw a storm crystal. We were definitely in the void, is what it felt like.
Extreme night temperature.
What does that say?
detected.
Buried mineral formation. fairly positive. Punch lasers, welcome in. Let me get these while we're here. How are you today? I hope you guys are having a fantastic, fantastic day. Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you playing? Punch lasers. Oh, you were playing more Sparking Zero. I popped into your stream the other day and watched you guys play. It was just Sama, but it was very fun. It looks like a fantastic game. But I hope you're enjoying it. Punch Lasers, a variety of bros streaming a variety of games. They're all about that midday mix-up life, whether it's throwing hands in Dragon Ball or sniping from afar. Whole grain approved? You bet your sweet bippy it is. I don't know what any of that means. But I hope it's good. But friends, welcome in. I have just a very brief video to play for you. Enjoy. Hi Raiders, I'm Jet, your fourth favorite streamer. Yeah, fourth. You know, the guy you end up with when your favorites are offline and you misclicked my channel. Before we dive in, Snapsicles, this is a family-friendly stream. Please keep your chats cozy and clean or my mods will be on you like a pack of wild pumas. Looking for a triple threat? Gaming, chatting, and looks? Well, let me tell you why I'm called Triple Jet. When it comes to gaming, we dive into puzzles, indie games, RPGs, and mysteries. But the biggest mystery of all will be why you're still watching. Like to chat? Well, we get so derailed it's like we're a train to nowhere and I'm your conductor. Choo choo. And when it comes to looks, I am like the solar eclipse, best not to look at. Now, if you want a good streamer, follow the creators I just linked in chat. They will obliterate my stream like a snap from Thanos. Mr. Bezos, I don't feel so good. But if you like the wonderfully wrecked vibe of a beat-up pinata, then you're in the right place. The candy's mostly gone, but we can still keep it sweet. So drop a follow and we'll make this siesta fiesta the absolute besta. Got a jet?
Jet, a whisper lost in the wind. Your mic is muted.
Thank you. I would not have recognized that. I'm sending a message real fast. But Sama, welcome in. How did it go? How was your stream? Oh, classic. Let's see here, sorry. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Done. But I hope you guys are having a great day. We are playing No Man's Sky. Currently, there is a new expedition out. And it's a little, like, spoopier than normal. There's basically like a sanity meter during this event. And it's been pretty wild. But how's Sparking Zero? I hope it was a fun time. I watched a bit of you guys playing that the other day. It looks like such a fun game. Also, there's so much carbon here.
Extreme night temperature detected.
I guess we don't need it now because goodness, it's so dark.
Extreme temperature detected.
Where is... I'm pretty positive. Maybe the storm crystals only show up when you're looking around when there's a storm. So this... I need to go up. I keep falling asleep, so I think I'm going to call it a night. Have a great rest of the stream. Sassy, I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you're able to get some good sleep. Have a good one. Maybe my problem is I'm like...
Extreme night temperature detected.
How steep this mountain is. We're still going.
Extreme temperature detected.
I need to go into my backpack to like have one of those elixirs, but I'm just trying to get to the top of this. Okay, perfect. Come on, let's eat that. So now, so there is a storm. Why don't I see? I saw one while we were flying in. For sure. When you're looking around, there should be, for a storm crystal, it's like these little electric symbols. I don't see it. Am I on the right planet? Also, the storm is making the sanity thing go down so fast. There's one. Oh, goodness. See? I didn't make this up. I'm going to get there and the storm's going to be over. There is one crystal here. Okay, first off, we need one more of those. There's another. Oh, there's some more. There's some. Need you. I need some of that sanity stuff, but I need one more storm crystal. Woo! Okay. Summon my ship, please. I need my ship. Gosh, I can't see anything. Cannot land here. Surely. Oh, there we go. All right.
Extreme temperature detected.
Out of there. All right, so let's do this. Woo! Elixir of Blood recipe, inventory. Ah, that's why we need storm crystals. Okay. So now, oh. Okay, so for this, okay, we need a Quicksilver elixir. I need some silver. Should not be too difficult. There's Did these give me silver? What gives me silver? That was gold. What's funny is when I was moving stuff over, I was like, oh, I don't have any silver. That's probably fine. Lol. This is like one of the first... This is one of the first, expeditions where, like, silver is, like, actually, like, something you need a lot of, I guess, or a decent amount to keep finding portals. Quite classic. Alright. Do we have enough for that? We do. So consume. Found me that portal. Then we need to prepare the Elixir of Blood. Elixir. Okay. I think we'll probably present the blood there. And once we move over to the next thing, we'll probably stop there. Once we portal out. Because then really... Let's take a look at this. We will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll be able to finish this tomorrow because it shouldn't take... Maybe catching 4 anomalous fish. Though it just says anomalous world, so maybe... I don't know. I don't think a lot of these will take very long. Eliminate corrupted sentinels. Or quadrupeds. Discover 2 exotic creatures. Yeah, I don't see it taking... We did a lot. So, alright. Let's, do this portal. A warm, dull ache spreads across my mind as I approach the portal. I blink as I try to focus, but all this does is inflame the red glow behind my eyes. The elixir of blood has opened a path to whatever lies within the portals. Whatever realm lurks beneath our reality, I must go on. Offer the blood. I daub some of the elixir across the plinth. The stone seems to shiver in response before a voice calls out, resonating from deep within the rock. Also, there's so many sentinels around me. Have you seen it yet? You have seen us. We have seen you. We are all together now. Together in the void beyond. I'll say nothing. Come, Silent One. Join us now. We are closer than you think. I need to run into the portal before the sentinels attack me. Go, 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 go! There you go. The cutscene just had all of them forming around me. Yeah, I needed to get into the void real fast. Oh, that's weird. Oh no, that was on the screen. That little like there was like a little black line. I was like, oh, is my monitor not clean? How did I not notice that? This it really was made perfect for this. I guess there must have been like some pixel like tear or something while we were doing that. 'Cause it's like, what is that?
Life support systems activated. Shield kinetic system online.
The comm balls, they like,
Repair required.
they definitely
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
break the like
Multi-tool aligning laser attack.
immersion.
Operational.
I wish you could turn them off.
User initialization sequence.
Okay. Get out of here. Alright. Summon my ship. It does look so cool. The ink stain trail. I wonder how that looks. I wonder if that's like how, if like they're disappearing and stuff. I wonder if that's considered the ink. Okay, got some building parts. Multi-tool slots. A blueprint. It looks like this is where we're going to have to fight the, what did it say? Dissonant quadrupeds or something like that? This is where we'll do that. Okay, saved. Yeah, 1, 2. So that shouldn't take long. Once we find a planet that has, let's see, redacted, that might be an infested. Scaly, I think we need to go to because we might find one of those exotic animals. Oh, and there's an infested planet. Perfect. So that's where we'll do the hungry tendrils. Anomalous fish. I'm honestly not sure what that means. If I do this. Irradiated. Catch 4 uncommon and irradiated fish. Okay. Was there... Gamma intensive? I think that's irradiated. I'm pretty positive. We'll have to test that out. No idea what this is. Then the portal. Tainted metal will be interesting. I think we'll have to do a... Because there's also like a freighter symbol there. We'll have to do a freighter on. That'll take a little bit. Discover the exotic creatures. We'll fight the quadrupeds here. The 4th portal. Ancient ruins. We might be able to do that here as well. And then it looks like these things kind of all lead into each other, so... Longest thing will be getting tainted metal. Anyway, we have saved. We will pick this up tomorrow here. But friends, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Very much appreciate all of you. Let me just give out a few thank yous real quick. To... Boop, 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 boop. Anubis, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Let's see. Emmers, thank you so much for the 75 stream streak. Incredible. Thank you for being here. Jester for the 5 stream streak. Thank you. Suzaki for the raid. Raph for the 100 bits. Gilmore for 40 months. Thank you so much for resubbing at tier 3. Actually, it's 51 months total. And then Punch Lasers, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream, and thank you for bringing your people here. But friends, that is it for us today. We will be back tomorrow with more of the expedition. So if you'd like to see more of that, please join us. But that is all that we have today. I wish there were Twitch drops. I wish they had been doing Twitch drops for this. But maybe, again, if they're doing, because this expedition is only available for 2 weeks, perhaps if they are doing another update, maybe. What if Twitch drops on the next thing? Maybe that's what they'll do. Anyway, friends, I very much appreciate you being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye-bye.